It's true, Shawn.
What are you talking about? What's true?
All of it. You know all of it. You know it.
So where can I find this truth it?
On the Pod Bros Network, because this is a Pod Bros exclusive.
Did you just want to act like Han Solo again?
You know, doing a promotional spot isn't like dusting crops, boy. What's up, everybody? I'm Richard.
And I'm Shawn.
And we are speaking the language of bromance. Shawn, I have a tale for you, and it's a tale about, you know what? I'm not going to do it. I'm not even going to preface this with anything. I'm going to give you a tale of a girl named Nikki.
What?
This is a girl named Nikki.
Okay.
And she has a long and arduous problem that we need to help her with. Okay. So the story starts off with the first time Nikki unexpectedly received something in an Amazon box. She thought there must have been a mix-up in the factory because she bought some mascara that hadn't arrived yet.
Okay.
But she did get something from Amazon.
Well, I don't know if it's like her. Like, I have Amazon Prime, so I'm always getting something from Amazon. Like, you walk home, you're like, what the fuck is this? You open up, it's like, oh, yeah, salt shakers. Forgot I needed those.
Okay, so I have Amazon Prime, and I don't really order anything.
I order a lot of stuff that I hate going, like cat litter. I'll pick that up. Usually if it's like some knick-knacky thing that I'm not going to remember at the store, I'll just go ahead and Amazon Prime it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Like filters for the house, I'll go through Amazon Prime. Just because I hate going to the store and picking up, because you never remember. It's like you walk. It's like, oh, I needed like 12 things from the store. What was it?
Filters?
Yeah,
like coffee filters?
No, like air filter for the air conditioner and heater.
Is it because you grow weed in your basement?
No.
Oops.
I don't have a basement.
Don't you?
I have a secret
By
dungeon.
the way, Shawn, I'm growing weed in your basement. Oh, and you have a basement.
Oh, I thought this was a fake door.
Tiffany always told me that's the no place.
She said, just say no. And I giggled because I didn't change the air filter this week.
No, I never order anything through Amazon Prime. I use Amazon Prime for the video, like the Amazon Instant Video, and I use it for Twitch. Because you can link your Amazon to a Twitch Prime account, so that way I can watch shit on there like ad free.
Oh, okay.
So that's nice. But I barely ever order anything off of Amazon. But this girl, poor Nikki.
Is it because they're like the Walmart of the internet, or you just never want to order anything from there?
I just never think about it.
I gotcha.
I like if it's something like big and like if it's a major purchase, like if I'm buying like a part for my computer or or whatever, then I'm like, oh, let me check Amazon. But otherwise I don't. Like I would never think to check Amazon for like little incidental things. My wife does occasionally, but I don't.
It's very much like it's like a Walmart trip. I'm like, what did I buy last time? Oh, I wanted a new coffee mug. I was like, oh, I'm just gonna get one from Amazon. And I'm like, oh, I want this Pop Funko Batman too. I'm gonna get one of those as well. And they come together.
One of these,
yeah.
One of these.
And then I'm gonna get a new microphone for my podcast, and then it's gonna be amazing.
And then Tiffany's like, "Why are you getting a new microphone? What's wrong with your old microphone?" And then you're like, "Old microphone's stupid. This new microphone, that's all I need.
This one's
Once I get that,
this one's gonna make me sound so much cooler,
and then I'll be #1 podcaster."
That's what the ad said.
But no, Nikki received something different in her Amazon box. She did not get mascara or a Funko Pop or kitty litter. Shawn, she got a sex toy.
What? That'd be like the best present ever.
Right? Exactly. It's kind of like Christmas and you didn't know it was Christmas.
Well, it depends. Like because there's a lot of stuff going on with ladies getting, stuff that they shouldn't be from dudes. Like that would be like my first, like as a dude, if like a fleshlight showed up, I'd be like, oh my God, Christmas. Somebody found my private Amazon list. Woohoo!
I'll tell you what, though, if I was a dude and I got a strap on from Amazon, I'd be like, what the hell does my wife have planned? Like, oh my God, our anniversary is coming up. What does she want from me?
It's either going to be A, the greatest experience of your life, or B, the greatest experience of your life.
Happy International Women's Day. Nope. Oh.
I love you.
You're not supposed to fight it, right? That's the way I understand it.
I think so. So she receives a sex toy.
She receives a sex toy.
What kind of sex toy?
It actually does not say. She said, at first I believed it to be a mistake, but then other packages came one by one. A cord to a Bluetooth device was next. No gift receipt, no footprints, and as she discovered over the next week, no help. The last package had headphones. Are these like themed? Are these like themed together?
Well, so she only got one sex toy, then like other things?
She got one sex toy, and then she got some, and then she's getting other things.
It was probably some like, teenage kid like, I can't get this sent home. Mom's going to open it. So he sends it to the neighbor's house.
I'll order it. I'll have it delivered to the neighbor's house, and then I'll just intercept the packages before.
Damn it, she's too quick. Why doesn't she have a job? Get a job, lady.
I'm trying to buy sex toys. Just leave it on the porch. Maybe I'll put that on a gift receipt. Just leave it on the porch and walk away. And whatever happens, happens.
Well, that's the other weird thing. Like, who buys their sex toys from Amazon? Like, I'd always go to like Adam and Eve or something like that. Like an actual sex place. Because how embarrassing would that be? You're in a meeting or something? How many
ads have you heard for Adam and Eve? I hear those fucking Adam and Eve ads all the goddamn time.
They're on a lot, yeah.
Jesus. And then... Okay, and here's the thing. Here's one thing that bothers me about Adam and Eve is they add on this for like if your order's over $20, we'll throw in 5 spicy movies. I'm like, number 1, please don't. Number 2, who watches porn on DVDs anymore?
Well, usually they have like good get this like love kit where like it's like a feather and then it's like a knockoff C-ring.
What is the difference between a knock? Okay, please explain to me the difference in quality when it comes to a cock ring.
Well, Richard, normal ones you can get off. Knockoffs you can't.
Explain that one. I don't think that's true. I think that's just a question of size. I don't think that's anything to do with the...
Yeah, well, either way, it's an awkward conversation at the ER.
Sorry, it's poor quality. I didn't realize until I put it on, but it got like 3, 5, 1-star reviews.
I should have really done some research. But no, like think about it. Like you're like Mama and Papa's house and they're sitting there and they're like, oh, you guys need salt shakers. Well, I have Amazon Prime. Let's hop on my Amazon and I'll get it for you. And you go in there and it's like suggested items.
Yeah.
And not like, the knockoff C-ring. Double-sided strap-on.
Laura, he's looking at her wish list.
Pookie, I see you wanted the exact same model. You should get the upgraded one. It's got more power.
This one has a pull start on it. Oh my God, Mom, no. Tiffany's like, pull start, huh? And you're like, no. Don't get the Liberator.
Mom, why does this one have your face on it? Well, I endorse it, Pookie Bear. Don't go to PookieBearsMom.com, babe.
Please.
Oh, God, it's my mom.
Laura, we need the exposure. Buy an ad on a show. No one listens to it, but so she said, oh, okay, so going back to Nikki, the last package she got was headphones. She said the weird part about it is as it The weird part about it is if this were a prank or a hacker sending things to women on the internet, it'd be expensive. She said, I looked the sex toy up and it's $25, which is sort of substantial.
Yeah, I think that's about average. Like that's like your entry level sex toy, isn't it?
I don't know. Please explain to me the world of sex toys, Shawn.
Well, I think you have like ranges. Like you have like $25, like getting you in the door. That's getting in the back door.
That's I don't think $25 gets you. Shawn, I've tried after dinner and a movie and, you buy him some flowers
and
or anything.
10 years of marriage.
10 years of marriage. $25 and 10 years of marriage does not get you in the back door.
Gets her
Although
in.
I have found that a $10 bottle of Jose Cuervo can at least get you knocking. You might not be able to get in, but you can at least ring the bell.
But you have to kind of like ding dong ditch. You have to ring and then run.
Right. You can get up on the step, but I don't know if you're going to get, granted entry into the house.
Because the other thing Jose Cuervo does is a really rough right cross. Ding dong whack. Oh, God, my nose.
Fucking Jose.
No, but I think like $25 is kind of like the entry level. I think they have like 50 to 75, and you have some that are like 150, and those are like the Cadillac versions.
So what is the difference?
Oh,
that's what I'm saying.
So
if I pay for a $25 sex toy, let's say we're both women. In this instance, let's both be women, okay?
Yeah.
A $25 sex toy, I assume, is something shaped like a penis that vibrates.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. So
it's like a glorified back massager.
Yeah, exactly. So if I'm paying $150, I'm paying for something I assume is shaped like a penis and vibrates.
Yeah, but a lot more efficiently.
What do I care about efficiency?
Well, I mean, I'm sure like there's
I'm trying efficiency in terms of speed,
quality. I bet different
and quality.
Have you ever seen some of these things? They look like magical
and
wands.
Quality,
have all these things growing all over the place.
You're telling me I'm gonna get a better orgasm with $150?
Well, I don't know from experience, but I'd have to say yes. It's probably like going out for dinner. You go out to McDonald's for the dollar menu, and it's like, well, that satisfied me. I mean, I don't feel great, and then you go out to that nice steak dinner. It's juicy.
So you have your hamburger sex toys and your steak dinner sex toys.
Steak dinner, boom!
I'm gonna get me a steak dinner sex toy. And I'm having steak every night.
Yeah. Well, they have all kind. They have some that are made of glass. That seems weird.
The glass ones look cool.
They look like art pieces.
And the way I understand, the glass ones are very easy to clean.
Well, and I think you can make them cold and hot. You can put them in the freezer. You're like, I want to act like I'm having sex with Iceman. You can put them in the microwave and be like, I'm having sex with, I don't know, what's a fired.
Hi, Mr. Heat Monster.
Well, the other thing, it's like women have all the great sex toys too.
You can put it in the dishwasher?
Why?
Well, it's dishwasher safe.
Are you sure? I mean, have you ever put a glass and you pull it out and it's broke? Like if your glass penis thing broke, I'd be pissed.
Well, if it's if it's like a wine glass, then it's a really thin stem.
That's true.
That's my nickname. Thin stem. I don't know why she calls me that, but she says it when she's around her friends, and then they laugh.
And then they say it's like a wine glass that breaks in the dishwasher. And I have to laugh too because everybody else is laughing.
Yeah, I don't know what they're laughing about.
Richard, I think they're.
So I just.
Richard,
what are we talking about?
Richard, I think they're laughing about my penis.
It's a grower, not a shower. So she said she looked the sex toy up and it's $25. And then she says, it seems so personal.
You think?
It seems, yeah. That's on the cover of Obvious Quote magazine. Nikki's story is part of a broiling internal mystery that is flummoxing Amazon. Amazon is flummoxed, Shawn. They are gobsmacked. They are bumfuzzled. Bumfuzzled Amazon.
They have all these sex toys are going out, so they have to have one dude who inspects them. He has to call the people, be like, "Hey, hi,
good,
Laura. Is your name Laura? Yes. Did you order the Liberator 3000? No, I ordered 2.
Well, I just want you to know they're both in working order.
Laura, did you get that 2-day shipping? We need that shit tomorrow.
It's Valentine's Day, for God's sake, Laura. We got plans. You gotta hurry before the boy comes home. According to a source at the company, someone is shipping out unsolicited products, frequently sex toys, to seemingly random customers. So somebody is at the shipping warehouse just mailing fucking packages off.
It's like the sexual Robin Hood. He's like, I'm going to rob from the sexually overstimulated and give it to the sexually poor.
No, everyone shall have a Liberator 3000.
I rob orgasms from the rich and give them to the poor.
And the company does not yet know why they're being purchased and why they're being shipped to people like Nikki.
Well, you'd think there's got to be some kind of like history of all that. Like somebody had to buy it, somebody had to ship it. Like if it's the same dude, like you got to be, or same chick, you got to be able to figure out what lane they're shipping it on, or maybe it's so big that maybe they go like to different factories. Like they don't even work there; they just sneak in. Like I'm Bob,
or it's somebody like just sitting at a computer, like that like works at the warehouse or whatever, and all they do is just be like, yeah, let's send Diane, let's send Diane
the Patriot.
Hitachi wand.
Hitachi wand. No, but I mean, there's like somebody's got to pick that up and throw it in there. Like I don't see like Samantha, the head factory lady, picking up the Liberator and walking up like, "Hey, Greg, put this in that package."
Why?
No reason.
Their family. I forgot to get them something for Christmas.
Surprise!
Oh, seems good excuse as any. Greg, you're an idiot.
Oh, yeah.
So you want this bubble wrapped? Yes, please. Idiot.
Do you want to put a note in here or anything? You have
to my special someone.
You have a lot of family all over this country. This is like the 37th Liberator you've mailed out secretly.
Well, I'm a giver, and you're an idiot, I guess.
Can I take a smoke break? Sure, Greg. Sure.
Can I have one of these? No, we don't know each other that well, Greg. An Amazon spokesperson said that the unsolicited packages sent to Nikki are, quote, part of some bad behavior that we are investigating. Is it really bad behavior, though? Like, I don't see a part. I haven't so far. I have not seen a part in this story where Nikki's like, and I sent everything back because I was highly offended.
Point. That she's probably like the one person they've like figured out who it went to. Everybody else is like, hey, we've recently had some packages get shipped out accidentally. Have you received anything?
Nope,
not a thing.
Nope. No. Are you sure there hasn't been any sort of like shaking packages or anything
who's
like
that
on the phone? I've almost got it started, Laura. I gotta prime it first. Laura, hurry before I burn up all the oil.
Nope, nothing out.
Gotta go.
Nothing out of the ordinary. Click. Yeah, that's a good point. They're going door to door, and she's the only one that was like, "Yeah, I got a sex toy that I can't say what it is."
What problem? She was like, "Yeah, I got a Bluetooth cord and some headphones." Be like, anything else? Like what? Well, I mean, I don't know. This might be crass to say, but any sort of feminine,
like
assisting devices
type things. It's like, well, I got some deodorant, I guess, but that's not really adult.
No, it's not deodorant. Something for you and yourself. No, I have no idea what you're talking about.
You're going to make me say it, aren't you, Nikki? What do you want this shit back or not? You're going to have to say it.
Whatever do you mean, Greg? God damn it, Nikki. Did you get a sex toy in the mail? Yes, I did, Greg. And it's wonderful.
What's your guys' return policy? Well, for those things, there isn't one.
Do you have the receipt? No, I don't, Greg. Well, I guess there's nothing we can do. Well, that's too bad. Is it? Is it too bad, Nikki? No, it's not. No, it's not, Greg.
Enjoy your afternoon. Oh, I will. And my evening. And my morning.
We are, quote, we are investigating inquiries from customers who have received unsolicited packages as this would violate our policies. We have confirmed the sellers involved did not receive names or shipping addresses from Amazon. We remove sellers in violation of our policies, withhold payments, and work with. We remove sellers in violation of our policies. We will withhold payments and work with law enforcement to take appropriate action. I don't like what? What are you gonna do? You don't know who's doing it.
Well, if it's being stolen, I mean that's something right there. I mean, if somebody's stealing the stuff and sending it without it paying for, I mean that's theft.
Yeah, but I mean, where's the evidence?
Well, you just got to catch somebody red-handed.
I see you're putting Greg. Okay, look. We've got a lot of reports of sex toys getting put in boxes. Do you know anything about that? I don't know. My boss has a lot of family all over the country, though. I will say that
she always likes to send him a Liberator for holidays, like the 18th of November.
It's kind of like how, like for Christmas, you got everybody, like, people that you were kind of like on the fence with, you get them a towel. Well, she does that, except it's a sex toy.
I wish she liked me enough to send me sex toys, but she says we don't know each other well enough. It's weird because she's my aunt. You'd think she'd care about me.
And
she's the one that got me this job.
This is all her.
Greg,
we're family. Did I get anything in the mail? No.
Greg, you're an idiot.
Yeah, I've heard that. Nikki spent much of last week fearing she was being cyber-stalked, she said. Quote, considering the item he sent to me cost a substantial amount and came from a nicer-looking company, she mostly wanted to know if whoever was sending the packages was nearby and how involved the police should be. I mean, what are the police going to do? Because the police are just, like, okay, like if I called my local police and I'm like, look, I got a sex toy from Amazon and...
God damn it, Richard. You did not get a sex toy from Amazon. No, I didn't, but it'd be nice if I did.
Yeah.
If somebody cared enough.
Christmas is coming up.
God damn it, Sergeant Lewinsky, don't you love me anymore? Richard, I just know you over the phone. That's it.
This is the 8th time we've talked today, sir. I know. I feel like we have a connection.
Should I come down to the office, like the station, and we should do this in person? No, if you come down here, I'm shooting you.
I'm gonna bring a picnic lunch. Well, I'm saying, like, if I call my local police and I'm like, hey, I got an unsolicited sex toy from Amazon, what the fuck are they going to do? They're going to be like, hang on, let me contact our cyber crimes division?
I don't know. I mean,
it's a fucking small town.
I don't know.
Their cyber crimes division is probably like a fucking dude sitting at a computer playing fucking Minecraft.
Like, I'm doing research. I've almost got the sorcerer.
Somebody's getting unsolicited sex toys in the mail, Steven. That's awesome.
They forward it to me.
I need one. I'm so lonely.
Sarge, will you come play Dungeons and Dragons with me tonight? No, you need...
I'll bring you a picnic lunch.
It's like, no, you need like at least 3 people. Well, I know this guy named Richard. He calls a lot too.
We talk for hours.
I'm thinking about getting him something for Christmas.
Okay, so so what do you think Nikki's going to do? What's Nikki going to do in this situation? Because at this point she's saying she's afraid she's being cyberstalked. She's getting sex toys in the mail. She's probably not returning them, but what is she going to do to try and solve this problem?
I don't know. I mean, that would make me pretty nervous if I was a single. I'm assuming she's single. Like, that would be my assumption, is like some creepo stalking me. But then, like, if like the next thing she gets like handcuffs in the mail, she'd be like, "Holy shit, it's a police officer!"
I figured out who it is.
It's the fuzz.
I've solved the case. She took to Amazon's customer service phone tree, attempting to figure out how worried she should be. And there, she read a story on the internet. Or not on the customer service thing, but she had read a story on the internet about a British man who had been using Amazon's gift service to send erotica to a woman he was cyber stalking.
Oh, I was going to say British. It was actually Robin Hood, but this is a dude that's just creepy.
Yeah. He read the company, quote, refuses to disclose the identity of senders for reasons of confidentiality. So she was trying to figure out who is sending her this stuff. And then she reads the story on the internet about a dude that's sending like dirty books, I'm assuming, like 50 Shades of Grey, but a bit more intense.
Yeah.
So he's sending those to somebody he's cyber stalking. And so she reads that story and she's like, "Oh my God, this is happening to me, except it's sex toys." All right. She said, quote, "I mainly want to know this man's name and where he is located in order to ensure that he isn't in my city."
And the caller's like, "Well, we're tracing the call right now." "Oh my God, Nikki's, he's in the house."
"Get out of the house."
"Why?" You just hear.
It's the Texas dildo massacre. I feel like that's a weird customer service phone call. Be like,
for sure.
"Yes, I'm getting sex toys sent to me in the mail. I want to know if it's a man that's sending me them. And if it is, could you please tell me his name and exactly where he lives?
So I can send that information to the police.
Or at least so I can knock on the door and be like, 'Did you send me this?'" waving it at the door. Knock, knock. She knocks on the door with it. Poof, poof.
Well, you think,
yes.
I feel like,
"Hi, my name's Nikki. I believe this belongs to you."
His wife walks out. Is like, "Jonathan, who's that at the door?" "Nobody, honey." I feel like there's.
"Did you send sex toys to another poor woman?" "Well, I felt like she needed it, Mom." "Get out of my credit cards."
Well, I feel like that's like, there's certain things I can be like, yeah, we can't disclose that because it's a gift. Like if somebody sent you like a book or kitty litter or filters or salt and pepper shakers. If they're sending like adult things, like that's one of those where I think you can like let them know where that came from.
Right, because who sends somebody a dildo as a gift? Besides, me to you.
Yeah, but I mean, I've got that collection. So it's not weird.
It looks so pretty too.
It does. I have got it perfectly set, so you have like silicone, plastic, glass. It looks great. And I've got a black light behind it, so it's amazing.
It's all the colors of the rainbow.
Yeah.
You got them arranged in like a semicircle on the wall. You're like, "Look, it's like a sunset, but it's all penises." It's a penis sunset.
I had a weird thing when I was a kid. I used to draw penises, and then I couldn't eat any foods that look like penises. Richard, do you know what kind of foods look like penises?
All the good ones. Popsicles,
corn dogs, hot
dogs,
bananas, cucumbers, eggplants.
Eggplants. She said, "This was also beginning to affect my roommate, and neither of us are keen on staying at our own apartment anymore." So she's like actually feeling quite fearful.
Oh, you know what it was? It's her roommate. Her roommate's like, I got to get this bitch out of here.
I'll tell you what, if that's the case, if it was the roommate, then that's fucking genius.
Yeah, bravo.
Be like, I'll send her sex toys in the mail, and then she'll freak out and move.
Because it's probably because like Nikki's like a prude. Like we'll call her roommate Bethany. Bethany's like, oh, I'm bringing Tom home, and she's like, oh, why? To do Bible study? It's like, well, we're gonna get biblical, if you know what I mean. Oh yeah, they're going to church on a Thursday. That's so religious. No, he's gonna.
No, Nikki, we're doing anal. It's anal. It's Sunday. It's the Lord's Day, so that's anal day.
You can't do anal, Bethany. That makes the Jesus cry.
Well, at least you're staying a virgin. About that. Let me tell you about Monday. Over the next few days, Nikki claims she was repeatedly ignored, lied to, or not taken seriously by countless customer service representatives in an effort to find out why cryptic packages with her name were winding up on her doorstep. Oh, okay, like, to be fair, okay, let's say you've worked in customer service, Shawn, so have I. We've never worked at a call center or anything like that. But if I'm working customer service at a call center and somebody calls and it's like, yeah, I'm getting sex toys in the mail and I need to find out who's sending them. Like, you're going to be like, okay, like, what the fuck's the game here?
Yeah, you know somebody's fucking with you. Well, it's like that time at the restaurant.
I'm going to end up on Reddit as some fucking bullshit fucking meme.
Or some radio station or crank yankers. I mean, it's like that time when we're at the restaurant. Somebody's like, hey, there's a penis in my soup.
Yeah.
And I had to be all apologetic because my penis was in their soup.
And I walked up and I was like, I'll be damned, there is a penis in your soup. I don't know how that got in there. John's like, I do.
Do you want us to comp that for you or can you eat around it?
And she's like, no, I can easily eat around it. I just don't. And then Shawn cried.
Yeah. Not again.
I hate being married. It was my wife. You think she'd be okay with him? Shawn, why? It's even if it's your wife, she doesn't want your penis in her soup.
So I'm gonna go back to eating my. God damn it, Shawn! I don't want it in my soup either.
No, stop putting penises in soup.
Tonight we died on penis soup.
On Nikki's first call with Amazon, she had to fight with a representative to take her concern seriously. Yeah, because you're saying you're getting sex toys in the mail. This is exactly what I just said. She was then sent to a supervisor who was, quote, under the impression that I was simply trying to find out who sent me a fun gift to satisfy my own curiosity. So now they think that she's calling, like somebody sent her the vibrator as like a gag gift or whatever, and she's calling to basically find out, like, oh, I bet it was that bitch Denise.
But even then, like, that's kind of surprising that they have a policy where they won't tell you who gifted it. Like, I would think that would be like raised to a certain level where it's like, hey, I feel like I'm being stalked. Like, this is something weird.
Right.
Like, oh, okay, well, let me give you to my supervisor and they can tell you what's up.
And also, like, if you're, like, I totally understand that in some cases when you are giving someone a gift or something like that, like, maybe you want to be anonymous. You know, maybe if you're sending, like, you know, like, if you have somebody that doesn't have, you know, maybe they don't have like a lot of money or something, and you're like, oh, I'll buy them something and send them something nice through Amazon, and I'll just do it anonymously.
Yeah.
Like, okay, that makes sense. But I think that those cases are a lot more rare than other cases of, hey, can you just tell me who sent this gift?
Yeah, well, I think there's a big difference between
send them a thank you card or something like that.
Yeah, there's a big difference between like, oh, I sent them like 2 things of bottled water because I know they're going through a tough time. And then, oh, I know they're going through a tough time. Here's a 12-inch dildo.
I hope this makes life just a little easier. Your best friend, your secret admirer. Over time, she said the first 2 steps happened several times. Over time, calling the customer service line back over and over, she would piece together information. The name on the account that shipped the product was different from the one used on the credit card. She discovered all of which were different from her name and address. So eventually, she was able to find out the man's full name and state through a game of guess and check with a customer service representative because Nikki was told she could guess names and she'd tell me yes or no. God, that poor customer service representative. She'd be like, is it Don? No. Steve? No. Jared? No. Tom? You already said that one.
Jared? No.
Jared. Wait. Fuck. I only wrote 3 names. I only wrote 3 names on a piece of paper. Does he live in Alabama? No.
Is it Arkansas? A male? Plays like a fancy game of Guess Who.
Does he wear glasses? Go fish. One supervisor gave what Nikki said was a fake phone number to push a complaint up the chain. And she said another customer service employee confirmed that the number wasn't associated with Amazon. Okay. So basically she's saying customer service is giving her the runaround because, hey, who sent me a sex toy? Gee, I don't know who sent you the sex toy. No, seriously, I want to know who sent me a sex toy.
Right, But even if you did send it to yourself, why would I guess maybe you had buyer's remorse? It shows up, you're just like you put it in the corner and it's just staring at you. Like, oh man, I shouldn't have got that. I should have got the $50 one, not the $25 one.
Like a lonely cyclops.
Put on a little Barry Manilow, light some candles.
Yeah, little Wham, some Careless Whisper. I'm never gonna dance again. Later, she was told Amazon was conducting an internal review to ensure this would never happen again, but wouldn't have access to who was sending her the packages and why. So Amazon now is saying, we're going to make sure it doesn't happen again, but we're not going to tell you how it happened. Go away.
That kind of seems like an inside job. That does seem like Samantha and shipping is kind of fucking around.
Exactly. And Amazon doesn't want to admit it. Amazon doesn't want to see a story in the news about an employee sending people sex toys in the mail.
I still can't get over the fact that they sell sex toys there. That's like going to Walmart and they have sex toys.
Is it?
I feel like it is.
I would love to see if Walmart sold sex toys. I would just stand. Wouldn't you not just stand in that aisle all day?
Giggle.
Wait for somebody to come and grab one, and then you're like, I know what you're doing with that.
Oh man!
And then they put it back. You're like, no, don't. It's okay.
Well, it's like in the checkout, like whenever you're like the people in front of you have condoms, and you giggle, like they're gonna be doing it. They got
lube too. And then your wife hits you.
Yeah.
And she's like, we're not buying condoms.
Oh,
damn it.
I'll just take 2 Pepsis then, please.
Can I borrow some of theirs? Hey, give me some of your condoms, please. Where are you going?
These are magnums, so I can use them twice.
For my enormous wang.
Did you ever... you've obviously bought condoms when you were younger, right? Have I ever told you...
Shawn, I have 3 kids. What do you think?
Oh, no. Did I ever tell you my condoms buying story?
No.
So when I was like 17, I think, I was trying to be responsible. So I went there was an outdoor gas station where it's like a little kiosk outside. And I walk up and the dude behind the counter just didn't seem quite right. Like there was something wrong with him. And nobody was up there. So I'm like, sweet. Because it's embarrassing to buy condoms when you're that age.
Yeah, I could see that.
I mean, not embarrassing. It was just kind of like you said, like the old dudes walk up behind you like, which is our age now. Like,
I bet he's going to put it on his head.
That was the Tide Pod challenge of our day. Oh, God, I can't breathe. You had the time you're blowing just right so it filled up there and you could pull it off your head.
That's the second time today.
But I told him, like, hey, can I get the 2-pack of Trojans? And he's like, huh? I'm like, the condoms.
The Trojans.
The Trojan condoms.
In the back. Those ones.
No, the ribbed ones. He's like, do you want the extra small? Yeah. But like as he's trying to get him, like of course people start coming up behind me. And it was like both of them I think were like guys in their 30s or 40s. And he was trying to ring it up. He's like, well, it doesn't seem like these condoms will ring up. And you start putting your hand in your head.
Maybe it's the black paint on them.
And the guy behind me at that point, he's like, well, I guess, he should probably just get him for free then, right? He's trying to do the right thing.
Meanwhile, Shawn has his head down.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't want to do the right thing anymore.
Like, it's really good of you, kid, to, be responsible with your girlfriend. Like, I just use those for when I masturbate just to be safe.
Easy cleanup. She said, okay, so Nikki said this customer service runaround was obviously unacceptable, as my primary concern remains finding out whether or not this man is in my city, she said. As we all know, billing addresses do not always match a person's location. The fact that his account is associated with Missouri is virtually meaningless. This guy could be anywhere. And that's when I admit, Shawn, it was me. I did it.
Where's Nikki from? Is she from Missouri?
I don't think so. It doesn't say in the story, but I don't think so. That's when she decided to get the police involved. She said it was clear to me that no one was able to help me and many were simply unwilling. Like, yeah, because they're snickering on the phone because you're like, somebody sent me a fucking Liberator 9000.
Well, that's when she decided to take the law in her own hands and she went undercover as Nathan at the Amazon shipping facility.
She's wearing like a cap and she has her hair tucked into it.
I'd like to apply for the adult section, please. Like, well, I mean, our stuff, we really don't have an adult section. It's kind of mixed all over.
Whoa. I want to put sex toys in boxes.
You can't do that, Nathan. Like, are you high, Nathan? Is that the
Your
issue
mustache
here?
is falling off a little bit, Nathan.
It's the Liberator. It's got a lot of power.
No, she's like, that's when she decided to get the police involved. So obviously, she went to the police. They're like, somebody sent me sex toys in the mail. And the guy behind the desk is like,
go talk to Chuck. He's our cybersecurity. Which size did you get? I need this for the purposes of the investigation.
Now, do you have any footage of you with the evidence? I'll need to confiscate that. Nikki was told by a supervisor, the highest ranking person she had spoken to yet, to bring law enforcement officers on the phone along with her. She did, and it didn't help.
Ooh, I was going to say, like, the supervisor's like, listen, you're going to have to take this to the highest person here at Amazon, and that would be Mr. Amazon.
BW Amazon Smith.
And then she goes up to see him in his office. She opens up. It's just a line of sex toys. The chair flips around. He's like, it was me the whole time.
Nikki, I'm glad we finally have a chance to meet.
It's like the most awesome, like, boss fight ever.
Whoa. Little do you know, you have one in the mail right now. Postage due. Okay, so she has cops on the phone. And at this point, this is probably the customer service thinking like it's not really a cop because it's on the phone.
I'm Sergeant Sergeant Face.
I'm Officer O'Malley, don't you know? Nikki, is that just you doing it? Trying to do a bad Irish accent? What do you mean? Kiss my bloody stone. The supervisor kept repeating that I needed a police officer. The officer was speaking to her, repeating that he was an officer.
Sex toy, Officer O'Malley. We're just sitting there recording it. Can you do that again, please? Sex toy. Can you describe the sex toy?
Yeah, it's looks fairly wide. I wouldn't want to tangle with it. That's for damn sure. The officer was speaking to her, repeating that he was an officer and that I had followed through on all of the specific instructions I was given for when an officer was present. On that phone call, after hours on the phone, she was told that the only notes made by Amazon in her account were the words police report.
Huh. But so you're saying earlier that this happened to a couple, like, is this the only one they have reported? Is she the only one that took it that far?
I don't know. I don't think we're that far in the story yet. The officer then asked for a number to follow up on the report, and Amazon either refused to give it to him or they did not have access to the number themselves.
The number to call Amazon?
The number, I guess, to follow up on this police report, which I would assume be the number that you called, right?
I would assume so, yeah. With like a case number. Because usually if you call like customer services, they'll give you like a case number, so it's easy to figure out.
Yeah.
This one's just like, yeah, just tell us it's the sex toy case. We all know what it is.
We'll know. We'll know. The representative told Nikki and the officer they would have to mail in a subpoena. In the subpoena email that we got, they were asking me to provide them with a name, credit card, and bank number of the person who sent it to me.
Well, they wouldn't tell her. She doesn't have that information.
Exactly. Oh my God. This is like the eternal runaround. See, you thought this was just going to be a fun story about chick getting sex toys in the mail. But no, Shawn, this is a fucking harrowing tale of terrible customer service.
Yeah. Well, Amazon does kind of suck with that. Like, I know they get stuff shipped to you soon, but like if you need any kind of help, not gonna happen. There's this one time I got this sex toy, and I had to tell them that I got a sex toy, but it was under my other account.
Yeah,
Nikki dot not Shawn from Language of Bromance at hotmail.com.
The paper asked Amazon to comment on Nikki's treatment in the dozens of phone calls and emails with the company's customer service department. The company did not comment on the specific allegations. News reports of families and college students receiving random Amazon packages have sprouted up everywhere from Massachusetts to several university cities in Canada over the past month. Let's see. And so this was written in, when was the story written? February.
So this is an ongoing investigation.
Apparently so. So yeah, places in Canada over the past month. A student at Canada's Ryerson University received a vibrator. A student union at the university. I love the fact that they have to describe it. You ready? and the fact, and it's okay. You know what? I'm sorry. I'm 12 years old, Shawn. You ready?
I'm ready.
A student union at University of Regina received a mailed sex toy called a fleshlight.
Okay.
They got a fleshlight at Regina. That's why it rhymes with fun. An Amazon source said sex toys, for some reason, have made up a sizable portion of the packages. Why is that? You know what this is? Do you ever see, there was a movie, had Norm Macdonald in it called Dirty Work?
Yeah, I've seen bits of that, yeah.
Okay, so there's at one point where they're trying to put this used car lot out of business, and so he hires all these hookers to lay in the trunks of cars, and he keeps opening up the trunks of random cars on the car lot. He's like, all these cars are full of dead whores. Like, all these packages are full of vibrators.
So this is, that's a good point. So this is Walmart, because Walmart's starting to do the next day shipping free on their online store.
Oh, shit.
So they're like, nobody fucking out Walmart's. We're going after Amazon. There's nothing but sex toys in these packages.
It's Norm Macdonald. He's standing there going, why are there all these fleshlights everywhere?
My grandma, I sent her a cake cutter and she got a big glass dildo.
I mean, she still uses it. She's not all there. So she just beat. It's the weirdest thing you ever seen. An old woman beating a cake with a glass dick. Weirdest thing you've ever seen. I put it on Vine. Got 10,000 hits.
Yeah. Well, you'd think it was the cake beating part, but no. She licks the cake off of it.
So I started bringing her more. I started bringing her more sex toys to try and cut cakes with. So I've made this whole series of videos. I'm worth $5 million because I just filmed my Gram beating on a cake with various sex toys. It's amazing. It's a fucking gold mine.
Oh, what would you call that Vine or that YouTube page?
Cake beaters.
Elderly cake beaters.
Elderly cake beaters.
Watch my Gram bake a cake.
She's fucking like mixing shit in a bowl with a fucking vibrator. You're like, no, it helps smooth the mixture out.
First you have to beat the eggs. Look at this frosting. Oh god, there's a lot of sick sickies. You sell t-shirts.
Graham, please stop. Don't lick the spoon. Don't lick the. Stop.
Well,
it was a good run.
Another $5 million in the bag. Oh no, all the sick sickies out there. Double your money.
The reports have led many to guess who would go to such great lengths and expense to send random items, everything from vibrators to turntables, to strangers on the internet. Sources both in and out of Amazon have one theory. It's called, in Amazon speak, verified review hacking.
Okay.
So Amazon uses a review system that heavily weighs, quote, verified purchases, reviews by users who have purchased specific product through Amazon over other reviews. This could give sellers incentive to buy and ship their own products to strangers from dummy accounts.
It's an inside, it's an inside job.
Yeah.
It's like a Ponzi scheme.
Those dummy accounts could then give the product a 5-star review and in turn help it surface higher in Amazon and Google searches. So basically they're saying they come up with these, like different names and addresses and shit. They ship stuff to themselves and then they review it, give it 5-star reviews, and then that not only boosts the profile of the product but also helps it in terms of SEO.
Interesting. That makes sense. So I'm sure like other companies are doing this. They're sending out like 1 or 2 of these things or 5 or 10 of them or whatever. And then sex companies are getting behind it.
Yeah. That was the going theory of 2 former Amazon workers who talked to the Boston Globe. But the Amazon spokesperson appeared to rebuff and downplay the idea of the unsolicited packages being part of a widespread review scam.
So what, they think it's actually like, they're like, no, the businesses would never cheat the system. It's some sick sicko.
Yeah, it's some sick sickie that
I have
apparently has
here.
$8 million that's sending sex toys to random people. I bet it's that elderly cake beater dude.
It's got to be him. He videotapes his grandma beating cake with dildos. You think that's the kind of person that would do this?
He has no low that he won't sing to. The Amazon spokesperson says, quote, "We investigate every report of customers receiving unsolicited packages, and thus far our investigations have shown very few reviews submitted that are associated with these shipments. We will continue our ongoing efforts to prevent abuse and will ban all vendors and reviewers who abuse the review system." Amazon did say that it's not coming from a mailing list or any other common group within Amazon's database. And that's apparently a common denominator between the customers. It's not coming from a mailing list or any sort of group within their database. I don't know if that means anything more. I'm not sure. Let's see. Nikki's name and address are exactly right on the packages that have been shipped to her, which means her address might have been accessible through a mailing list or data breach elsewhere. An Amazon source said there's currently no way to stop the packages from arriving at Nikki's doorstep, like a temporary hold on packages sent to her home or a two-factor security feature. There's no way to stop the packages from arriving at her doorstep.
Well, I mean, all that stuff's public. I mean, you could find anybody's address online.
Yeah.
So that doesn't seem like that's too difficult a thing. I mean, you're just like, okay, I need to find all the Nikki Stevensons in America. You get like thousands that you could send to.
Oh, she apparently she lives in Pittsburgh, Shawn, because she asked the paper to only use her first name because in part because of the anonymous packages, but also she fears political consequences because the city's mayor is publicly vying for Amazon to build a headquarters in their city.
Oh, Richard, this is like a Walmart thing right now.
Oh my God.
Nikki is an employee of Walmart. She's making up this story.
She's a plant.
Yes, and because she doesn't want Amazon to go into Pittsburgh because that's going to hurt all the Walmarts. Richard, you know what this is?
This is what? What is it?
It's conspiracy.
Yeah.
It's a Walmart conspiracy. Walmart wants to be the Walmart of the internet, which it's not, and now it's going to do that. Nikki's like, it wasn't me. My name's not Nikki. It's Mr. Walmart.
BW Walmart Smith.
Oh,
and
man.
you've all fallen for it. Ha 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 ha.
You have BW Walmart.
Now the Amazon headquarters shall be built in Regina.
We have BW Walmart versus BW Amazon in a fight to the death with
yes.
dildos.
This is a game of mental chess between two titans of industry.
Oh, man. You talking like American Gods. That's like American God battle.
Yeah, and we are but pawns caught in the middle of their web.
Except we don't get free shit. I wish they'd send us free shit.
Right? I'd take a dildo.
Yeah, why not? Like,
oh God, don't clip that, okay? And audience, do not clip that. Shit.
you have to put
That's ending up on YouTube.
Put that with every other one you said that.
Fuck. She said, I've seen all these other reports and all of these other people are saying that they got these really cool gadgets. Nikki said on Tuesday. I'm like, why didn't I get one of those? At least send me the Bluetooth speaker to go along with this cord. Nikki, guess what? The cord, it's not for the speaker.
That other thing needed a little bit of a charge.
Amazon must address the fact that every representative I spoke to gave me different and often conflicting information. The kicker here is that I completely understand why it was so difficult to access this man's information. I appreciate that Amazon has policies in place to protect their users' privacy, and it shouldn't be easy for a customer or even the police to access a person's private information. But come on.
Yeah, I feel like with all that information, this just seems like there's something else behind it. Like, why is Amazon being so sketchy about it?
Right? Why is Amazon? See, that's my thing. Why is Amazon being so sketchy about it? Because it feels like they're being like deliberately vague and deliberately confusing.
Yeah, like, well, we don't want to make a story out of this. Well, you've just made a big story about it, Mr. Amazon.
Mr. BW Amazon. Look what happened.
Yeah.
You're playing right into Walmart's hands.
So is there anything else to tidy that up? Like, is it? I mean, it seems like it's an unsolved mystery.
It's an unsolved mystery.
We need to get we need to get the Scooby Gang together, Richard. We need to go to Amazon and interview Mr. BW Amazon.
Yeah. Oh my God. Let's find out who you really are.
All right, Richard. Do you have any Richard's closing thoughts to kind of tidy up this Sex Express episode?
I think end of the day, free sex toy in the mail. Can't knock that.
Still free.
Yep. Free is free. Quit your bitching.
All right, let me do a little bit of housekeeping. Go visit our website. We're at languageofbromance.com. Follow us on Twitter. We're at languageofbro. Email us at eatthebeaver@languageofbromance.com. Check out the LOB Army intelligence reports and like us on Facebook. And go out and recruit somebody for the LOB Army by getting someone you know to subscribe on Google Play, Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, and Spotify.
And when you are there, you can leave us a rating and a review, and we do not mind it And we promise not to use it in some sort of weird scam to send you sex toys in the mail.
Yeah, if you want to send us free stuff in the mail, we'll give you our addresses.
I totally will.
Yeah, just DM us.
Apparently, there's different qualities of cock rings. So, I mean, I'll take whatever you send me. And damn it, I said it again.
And remember, you can always check us out also as part of the Pod Bros Network.
The BW podcast smiths of the internet.
Who is BW Amazon? It's me, John from Pod Bros.
Oh my God!
I knew it. And if you want,
well, we get some of that sweet Amazon money.
Joke. And
fuck.
If you want to throw a little bit of money in our tip jar, go to our Patreon accounts, www.patreon.com/language of bromance.
As a reward, we might send you a sex toy.
Yeah. All right, Richard, was there anything else before we close it out?
No. Nope. All
right. Well, that's all the bromance for this show. I'm Shawn.
And I'm Richard.
And I say we eat the Amazon Prime Beaver.
Ooh, Prime Beaver.
Yeah, it's good between 8 and 8:01 p.m.